So where do we get this belief system, right? You just have this neutral virus that's biological. And so
Mhm.
why are Asians connected to it? And why do people have such a strong hate or disgust of Asians as in relationship to this virus? And for me, I think it's all about how politicians have created the linkage between coronavirus with Chinese people. By insisting on using the term Chinese virus, it creates that association for people. So they began to link the virus with Chinese people and Chinese people with the virus. If it gets repeated enough, and especially if you see a lot of media representations about the coronavirus and Chinese people in masks, time and time again, those representations chemically seal that association in your mind, so it becomes part of your schema. And you make automatic assumptions, like Joseph talked about. If you see a Chinese person in a mask, you make this automatic assumption. You're racialized to think that a Chinese person in the mask is disease carrying. Whereas if you see a white person wearing a mask, oh, they're just protecting themselves, right? And so I think everybody gets socialized in this way, where we have this implicit bias, where we have this sort of racial schema, where we make automatic decisions. It's not like we're thinking about it. It's actually sort of, in terms of neuroscience and social psychology, it's really adaptive because you don't have to think, you make automatic decisions. And that's what racial profiling is. You see a person of a particular race, and then you make that automatic judgment about them. And then you go, if you see them as a threat, then you go into flight or fight mode. So we're fleeing Asians or fighting Asians. And I think that's what's happening. And it happens to all of us. It's not just white people. Asians are also shaped by this racial profiling process. And I think I do. If I see a Chinese person, I'm more likely to think they're infected than like a non-Asian. And so I think it's just the way we're hardwired to see patterns, the way our emotions help us react in certain ways, and then how we develop belief systems that's sort of shaped and constructed by political rhetoric and media representations. So I really do blame political rhetoric for opening the door to this hate by licensing this hate and inciting it, actually. Otherwise, people wouldn't make that close association. But I think because it's been in the news so much, people say, what's wrong with the term Chinese virus? Well, I think these words really matter because they structure how we think and the belief systems that Joseph is talking about.